Amazing dunk. Well worth the replay. At the buzzer. So the first quarter comes to an end. Chicago's up by 5.
We'll be right back with more NBA basketball here on ESPN after the break.
Remember last season, Jeff? First time NBA history, Pau and Marc Gasol, the first brothers to start in the All-Star game. There are a lot of differences in those two brothers, but they have some similar characteristics as well.
Agreed. Both are terrific passers.
Ball is stripped, stolen. To the basket, nicely executed.
Chicago's having great success in this game for one simple reason: offensive awareness. These guys are showing some great chemistry.
Into the paint, adjusts, layup won't go.
And you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket, you got to put the ball in the hole.
Nobody's near him. Jump shot won't go.
It's a first half lead. You have to set the tone defensively, and all they're doing is hoping the other team misses.
Down into the lane for the layup. He says no, but the ref says foul. Called against Mirotic. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That's smart, sound, solid basketball, putting a bad free throw shooter to the free throw line instead of allowing him an easy attempt.
So he hits the first and misses the second. Changing in the matchups right now. Both coaches trying to make some changes.
Substitutions, Orlando.
Jeff, we saw glimpses of Derrick Rose last year when he was healthy. He is still one of the special players in the NBA.
There's no question. The combination of strength and speed. He has got unique talent that doesn't come along very often. And when he's able to knock this rust off that's accumulated over the last few years due to injury, and he can get back to that consistent, efficient play that we've grown accustomed to, he's certainly an elite point guard.
Unable to flip it in.
It's hard to pass the ball out of a great double team because you come to their body where they have no room to pivot or create space to throw the ball out of the low post.
Jeff, the Bulls, you know, are going to be right there fighting night in and night out. If Derrick Rose stays healthy, they certainly have a chance to compete for a championship, don't they?
Absolutely. The Eastern Conference is wide open. It really is. And Derrick Rose, we can forget, Mike, how good he was pre-knee injuries. The Bulls, with their talent level, they have a chance.
Able to convert on both free throws. He curls, puts it up for two. That's good. The Bulls up by 4.
Two minutes left in the second quarter.
At the rim, hits for 2.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
Nails it.
He's shooting 63% from the field in tonight's game. Pau Gasol was a champion in Los Angeles, Jeff. He wants to be a champion in Chicago. He's been a nice fit for the Bulls.
So many people thought his career was on the downside when Chicago signed him a season ago. But he proved last year to be, along with Jimmy Butler, the 2 most important players on their roster. Pau Gasol really was good for the Bulls last year, and I expect him to be.
Oh, the put. Back with authority.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Oladipo on the drive. Misses that one. For 2. Knocks it down. And Pau Gasol with 6 points.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Oladipo on the drive to the rim. Count it. Plus the foul. And Victor Oladipo will get to the line to try and finish the 3-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
It'll count if it goes. That's it for the first half. The Bulls up by 5. All right, let's give it over to Jalen.
we have a substitution here.
Entering the game for the Magic, number 7, Ersan Ilyasova.
Gets a good look. Unable to flip it in.
Another good offensive possession. Unfortunately, they're just not finishing with the strength.
Oh, what a shot. Whistle blows. Timeout here late in the fourth.
When you're in a two-possession game, you don't really need to do anything special to get back in it. All you need to do is execute out of the timeout, get a score, and then have your defense lock in and lock down.
Throws it down. What a play.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
For two. Knocks it down. What a clutch play. Winding down the fourth quarter. There's a timeout.
The strategy is simple right now. You come out of the timeout, you execute, you get a score. And then you have to trust your defense. No unnecessary fouls. Just get a...
Nails it. 3-point game.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2, Orlando Magic.
Gasol has the double team close in. No choice there. They had to stop the clock, and they give the foul.
This is an enviable position they're in right now. Up 3, well under a minute left. All they need is one free throw to make it a two-possession game. Obviously would love to extend it to a 5-point lead.
He converts on both at the line. It's a 5-point game. And Orlando calls a time with very little time remaining in this one.
You don't need a 3 right now. Attack the basket, get the quick 2, or get to the free throw line, which allows you to set your defense and try and force a turnover.
So they get the clock to stop with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4, Orlando Magic. And the penalty.
Knocks down the first one. He hits them both. This game perhaps getting out of reach. It's up to 7. Nobody near him from the bang. Clutch three-pointer.
Hey, that is great offensive execution. Keep moving the ball, search out the open man. They got the open shot, and they knocked it in.
Had to do it there. They stopped the clock with the foul. Nope. First free throw won't go. It's 1 of 2 to up the lead to 5. From beyond the arc. And this contest is over. The final score is 61-56. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.